Yo guys, what is up? This is McOuchies coming back to you with a special edition episode. First of all, for those of you following me on YouTube, you'll be noticing this is my first ever video by HDMI Capture Card by Monster Electronics. So yeah, I'm making its maiden voyage. My games from PS3 to Switch to even a lot of my PS1 games should look awesome in HD now. And for those of you watching me on Rumble, this is my debut episode. That's right, new platform, same good old-fashioned gaming. Well, I had to do something with YouTube's algorithm, how tough it is. So yeah, for those of you on Rumble, welcome to my debut episode and hope you enjoy it. So anyway, on to today's game with Daytona USA PS3 Edition. Now this is a game that took the world by storm back in the mid-90s in the arcades and on the home consoles, going head-to-head with Ridge Racer on both. And as one of the great early 3D racers, to this day, even 30 plus years later, it still holds up very well with its presentation, its action, exciting sounds. It's top notch all around from Sega and still quite a gem. So this PS3 edition also adds quite a few new features, from challenges to I guess a karaoke mode, survival, and time trial, while keeping all the same presentation and action that made the original an S-tier game. So for this video, I'll be doing the 3 arcade mode tracks, and normal sounds alright. Start with beginner. Oh, this is cool. Even though none of the tracks look anything like Daytona. Heck, you don't even have to be a NASCAR fan to enjoy this game. Although it might turn you into one after playing it. Hey look, there's Sonic. Alright, whoa. Gotta watch the racing line. Between turning, acceleration, and braking. Yeah, still quite a lot to enjoy with Daytona USA. In fact, like Ridge Racer, got a few sequels and spin-offs. And even a game that I started getting into lately, Burning Road for PS1, it was basically a PS1 iteration of the genre. I might check that out soon, sometime this year. Alright, doing good so far. Wonder who that is on that poster. Great Gatsby, anyone? Ooh, not bad. Come on. One has to wonder who some of these cars are. Back in those days, that might have been Dale Jarrett in that green one. Who's that, Ernie Irvin? Granted, they're not exact. They can't be with the licensing. Although a cool thing, see that slot? Alright, if you press the special action button with select, you can stop the reels. You don't necessarily have to get them to match, but it gives you an achievement trophy for it, which is pretty cool. Yeehaw! Close. Almost got him to match there. Now with the rubber banding. If I could just get those cars off me. Wow, I'm actually doing pretty good for, what was it, normal difficulty? At the racing line, acceleration and braking, it's pretty good. Whoa! Famous last words. Still in second though, which is awesome. There's the rubber banding. Come on. There we go. Yeah, just like that. And this is just the beginner course. The advanced and experts, they're more intricate and add their own distinct layer of challenge. Whoa! Traffic's heavy. Come on. Come on. That's gonna be tricky. That wasn't as bad as I thought. Being right in the middle, 5 deep. Come on. Yeah. Woohoo! Pretty good time. Back in third. Here I come, I am Cinnamon. Who remembers those commercials? Hey! Yeah, shunt me into the wall, I see how you are. Sorry, Jarrett. I don't know if the video's stuttering at all on video, but sometimes it is on my end. Sorry about that if it is. Huh, that's the car that's usually the leader, I believe. Johnny Benson? No, he wasn't. I don't know if he was in NASCAR yet. The yellow car. Whoa. I got 5th. Still pretty good. And 14 seconds to spare. Not bad. Now we make our way on to the advanced course.
Now, list your name with the other champion.
Good deal. Alright. Let's see here. Yeah, let's try easy.
Please select a race course. Advanced. Please choose manual or automatic mode. Gentlemen, start your engine.
Still a lot of fun. And that was just the first track. Get a load of the next two. Daytona, let's go away. Daytona. Whoa! Likes to slip and slide a little bit on that bank. Yeah, the hairpins and switchbacks can test you. That'll test your skills, alright. Come on. Alright, slow down for this turn. Now I'm off to a rolling start with all future laps. Darn it! The good thing about this version, you can rewind it if you have to. At least a set number of times. Every so often you get more chances to do so. Whoa! How'd he go through that wall is anyone's guess. Well, realistically speaking. Probably for ease of gameplay and avoiding crashes. Avoiding pileups. One has to wonder where this would be in the USA. Doesn't look like Daytona at all. Looks more like, I guess, California. Let's see here. Maybe somewhere in the mountain states. Alright, let's try not to do that again. Hornet's a tough old machine. Love this song. See if I can bring it down to less than 50 seconds. Whoa! Turning's a little snappy in this game, sometimes. Not nearly as much as Ridge Racer. Like that right there, I was supposed to slow down. Alright, come on. Alright. Keep going, Hornet. Now it makes some distance between me and the runner-up. Come on. Takes a lot of practice, as you see. Even on easy mode. Alright, best lap so far. See if we can keep getting better. But yeah, hope everyone's having a good year so far with 2026. Recording this on Valentine's Day myself. Been meaning to get back to videos a little sooner, but hey, back now and with a good entry like Daytona USA on a better capture card. Not that I won't still be using the old one for some PS1, PS2, as well as NES and SNES. With presentation, that's what I got CapCut for. Alright, smooth as I can with the racing line. Whoa, almost crashed right there. I can only imagine what this would have been like playing this back in the mid-90s. I wasn't quite alive yet, but I remember when I was really little, I remember going on family trips. Back when I was young enough to not remember a whole lot. And just being glued to the arcade, even though it was just the demo modes a lot of the time. Keep going, Hornet. Probably getting hit probably didn't help. No, not third. I want to drop it to less than 50. Now widen the gap if I can. Oh, look at him go. Gran Turismo's taught me anything. Even though these two games are apples to oranges. Tackling the turns. Same basic principle. Even if I don't cross the finish line, I can still win. Oh no, you don't. Ugh. Oh yes, you do. Still second. Shows you just how challenging this game can be, no matter the difficulty. Now for expert mode. Yeah, none of these tracks look anything like Daytona. But for the mid-90s, that's probably asking too much. Alright, gotta watch out for this fork in the road. Take the left. Otherwise, you'll take pit lane by accident. Whoa. Okay, this looks more like Florida with the palm trees. Haven't been to Florida myself in quite a few years. Yeah, this is my idea of vacation land, and that's coming from a Mainer. Yeah, Maine is boring compared to this. Alright, back to the race. But yeah, if you like this video, let me know what other kind of racing games or other kind of retro games you might want to see. I'm open to requests. Alright, perfect turn, pretty much. Whoa. Starting to slip and slide. I had enough of that trouble on the last track. Whoa. Let's see what we can do with a rolling start now. Just everything about this game was very ahead of its time for 1994. And I believe this is one of the first racing games to link up to another one. Alongside cruis'n USA, which also came out that same year. As all these consoles, Nintendo, Sega, and PlayStation, all very ambitious for the new technology. Both arcade and home console. Come on. Whoa. It's a lot different than it is nowadays in gaming. I mean, that isn't to discredit it, but competition was fierce. And the jump to 3D was pretty much a blank slate. A blank canvas, if you will. Games were certainly a lot flashier back then. One has to wonder where that went. Whoa! I say that as I hit a hairpin. Now on this track, you'll see it coming up, but if you press the special action button enough times with a statue coming up around this next set of turns, I guess you can flip it up and spin it around. I haven't quite been able to do that yet. And I'm hammering on it right there. Like the slot machine, you also get an achievement trophy for it. And hitting enough of the signs and cones and barricades. Haven't gotten that one yet either. On this track, it's risk versus reward. And the same can be said with any of them. Hang on a second, gotta plug in the laptop. There we go. I gotta watch that. But yeah, this game, not just on capture card, but it just looks so good on in high definition and high resolution. For, well, the newer era at this point. I guess, yeah, it's Jeffrey from Virtual Fighter. Still seeing if I can flip it around. Hey there, birdie. Alright, on the last lap, forget the statue. See if I can overtake this bozo. Don't think I've forgotten about this turn. Get out of my way. Okay, not a great lap. Well, that turn was better, though, in spite of the traffic. Alright, focus. Whoa. Thank God I didn't crash. Hi, Jeffrey. Bye, Jeffrey. Oh man, I'm on fire on the final lap. Hopefully it's enough to stay in the lead. Come on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, no, no. Satisfied without Sega Model 2. I take it that's a reference to the Genesis Model 2. which was, I think at that point, was getting up there in years a little bit. Well, I still won. Yeah. All right, let's check out challenge mode a little bit. All right. Reach 168 miles an hour within the time limit. All right, in manual transmission.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
All right, we'll be checking out manual car now.
2, 1, go!
Now, I still haven't quite mastered it with the gears. Yeah, because this final gear, it starts out really slow, and sometimes I can get it into to do it really well, but so far it's been very hit or miss. Hang on, window popped up. All right, there we go. Alright, I hit 199 within the time limit.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
Alright, this one I still haven't been able to do, so wish me luck. Wonder if it has something to do with redlining. Why that last gear seems to be so slow. Yeah, sometimes I can get it to do it seamlessly. No, try not to steer too much. It'll just slow you down. I didn't even hit 190. Which back in those days wasn't something you see on every car. There we go, racing line. That helps. Very slight touch on the steering. I'll try it one more time. I've gotten it to do the good shift before. Maybe I can't over-rev it at the start. Maybe I time the start a little better. Step on it right before. Oh well, I'll try another time. Alright, now on to the last challenge. Let's see what we got here for the expert check. Pass the checkpoint within the time limit.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
There we go. Whoa! Alright, let's try that again. Whoa! Man, they really put you in a tricky spot right from the get-go, don't they? Alright. Slow down. I actually kind of did it. Right at the end. Anyway, this has been Daytona USA PS3 Edition. You can look forward to brand new content coming soon, both past and present, from McCouchy's Gaming on Rumble. And be sure to check me out on YouTube as well. Anyway, yeah, good game. This has been McCouchy's, another gaming video. Till next time, keep on racing, and happy Valentine's Day.